need to do is you need to go to the website aplusstudents.com. Once you're on the website, you need to select math as your subject. This is a grade 4 math lesson, and the name of the topic is division. We would be studying division. I'll give you the chapter number and the lesson number. The chapter number is 11 and the lesson number is 2. The chapter number is 11 and the lesson number is 2, and the name of the lesson is division. Division facts to 12. Okay, and we would be looking at word problems today. So let's go to grade 4. Let's go to grade 4. Just a moment, please. We are in grade 4, chapter number 11, that is division, and lesson number 2. Okay, so previously we did questions related to this, right? Now we would be looking at word problems. So I'll just copy the first question. Okay. Hi everyone. Hi Semi. Hi Baruch. Okay. So the first question says, I'll just resize. Okay. Irma can stake around the park 7 minutes. How many laps can she complete in 35 minutes, right? So if this is the statement given to us, this is our question number 1. Okay, we have multiple ways. Hi Semi, thank you. Hi May, welcome to the class. Simply what we can do is, if you're doing division, we can write for one skating round, she took 7 minutes, right? And the total time spent was 35 minutes. That means if 35 minutes were taken by her in total, and for each she took 7 minutes, right? So we know that when 35 is divided by 7, we read the table, right? Yes, thank you. Times 5 is 35. We subtract and we say 0 and 0, right? So that means 5. So 5 laps in 35 minutes, right? That's simple, right? Or if we want to do the basics, what we say is, if she took 7 minutes per lap, if this is 7 minutes each, 7 minutes, then she took another 7 minutes, then another 7 minutes, and 7 minutes, right? That means 35 can be broken down into 7, right? 7 and 7. That means if there are 5 laps of 7 minutes each, that would sum up to 35 minutes, right? Okay. We're simply doing division. We would not do it through addition, right? But when you are solving a question, it's your choice to pick any method that you want. Okay. You would not have your restrictions over there. But this topic, since this topic is division, so we would prefer doing division over here. Matthew has 20 pictures of New York City. He gives the same number of pictures to his 5 friends. How many pictures does each friend get? Let's say if this was a question given to us. Question number 2. If Matthew had a total of 20 pictures, he divided the pictures, he gives the same number of pictures to his 5 friends. That means 20 pictures given equally to 5 friends. The most important word is same number of pictures, right? They are divided equally. Yes, thank you, Semi. 20 divided by 5 is 4. So we can write a statement. Each friend gets 4 pictures. Okay, thank you, May. Okay, moving ahead with the next. Okay, Stacy had 120 cherries, right? She is adding these cherries evenly into sundaes. Okay, let me realign. She splits the cherries evenly. How many cherries did Stacy put in each sundae? Question number 3. Stacy has a total of 120 cherries. She split the cherries evenly among 10 ice cream sundaes. So we can say 120 total cherries when divided equally in 10 ice creams. We also know that while dividing numbers which have a yes, thank you, May. We know that if we have common zeros, we can cancel out the zeros also. This is through division. And finally, we can say the answer comes out to be 12. So we write 12 cherries per, the divide sign means per ice cream. Okay. So this can be the final statement. Thank you, Biro. Thank you, May. Katie needs, the next question is, Katie needs 12 peaches to make her favorite peach pie. Okay. Okay, it's a bigger number now. So the question says, I'll just realign. Just a moment, please. If Katie has 108 peaches, how many pies can she make? For question number 4, so what we can say is, she needs 12 peaches to make her famous peach pie. Per peach pie, she needs 12, right? And the total number of peaches she had was 108. So if we can say she had 108 peaches, right? And she was using how many? 12 peaches per pie. Per pie, right? Slash means per. Per means for this given value. So that means when 108 is divided by 12, May, let's verify again. See, if 12 is multiplied by 10, right? That means she should have 120 peaches. But if 12 is multiplied by 9, she should have, sorry, 12 is multiplied by 11, right? She should have 132 peaches, right? But she did not have 132. So let's look at the smaller number, 12 multiplied by 9. 9, or we can say 9 times 12, right? So if we say 9 is multiplied by 12, can we break this number into 10 plus 2? 9 multiplied by 10 is 90. 9 multiplied by 2 was 18. So 90 plus 18 is 108, right? That means when we divide this, we get 9, that is 108. Okay, so that means she puts, how many pies she can make? 9 peach pies, right? Yes, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, May. Thank you, Semi. Thank you, Baruch. Right? Okay, that was a typing error, right? 11. So what we need to do is we need to focus. If any number multiplied by 10, that would be, we add a 0. 12 multiplied by 10 should have been 120. But we do not have the number that is 120, right? And 11 would be 132. But our number was 108. So we had to find 108. Okay. Thank you. Let's move ahead with the next question. So the next question says, Michelle had 60 pine cones. Okay, let's see. If she had a total of 60 pine cones, which are to be put in, just a moment, please. She divided them equally into 6 bowls. They've been divided equally into 6 bowls. How many pine cones are there in each bowl? In question number 5, it says, it was just a typing error, right? Semi, sometimes what happens is we see the question, it's very easy, right? And we are humans, right? So humans can make human errors. So we know what the answer is. Sometimes while calculating, we tend to write a different number. Okay. Thank you, Semi. So it's not an error. We are not competing here. We are learning together, right? So she had 60 pine cones. I would prefer that you do it through the statement, right? So we can say she had 60 pine cones divided by 6 in each bowl. That should mean when 60 was divided by 6, so 6 times 1, that becomes, the answer comes out to be 10 bowls. She can make, yeah, thank you. Thank you, Semi. Thank you, May. Thank you, Mai. 10 bowls. Okay. Moving ahead, at a certain restaurant, each table, they're telling us how many people can sit on each table. And we need to find, sorry, just a moment. Let me copy paste. Okay, since it's taking a lot of space, I'm just realigning it. Okay, this was the question number 6 given to us. And in question number 6, what they're telling us is, yes, Baruch, thank you. If each table has 3 seats, right? How many tables will a group of 12 people need? So we know that there are total 12 people and 3 per people can be accommodated per table, right? Yes, thank you, May. That means our final answer is we can arrange people on 4 tables, right? Because they need how many tables, right? So we, with the variable, we always say, like in question number 5, we said 10 bowls. The question before that, 9 peach pies. So we always say 4 tables, right? Because they're not talking about 4 people. The answer is 4 tables, okay? We identify what the requirement is. Okay. So if you're done with question number 6, let's try another question. Question number 7. Thank you, everyone. So the next question says, Carlene had 63 ice cubes. Okay. And they are putting, just a moment, please. Let me just copy paste. Okay. She divided them equally into 7 glasses. Carlene. Okay. How many ice cubes did Carlene put in each glass? Okay. So if I would select this is our question number 7. Carlene has total of 63 ice cubes. She divided them equally into 7 glasses. They were divided into 7 glasses, right? So we can say 63 ice cubes were put in 7 glasses. So what we need to find is how many ice cubes did Carlene put in each glass? When 63 is divided by 7, yes, thank you, Mai. Because we know that 7 multiplied by 10 is 70, right? And the number we have is 63. It is less than 70. So let's try 7 multiplied by 9. That comes out to be 63. So we say 9. This is 63. Thank you, May. And this. So we say 9 ice cubes. We put a slash per glass. Okay. Slash means per. 9 cubes per glass. Thank you, May. Thank you, Mai. Thank you, Baruch. Okay. It's not straight. It has to be a slash. A slash means a slant line. Okay. 9 ice cubes per glass. We read this as 9 ice cubes per means for each. Okay. Per glass. Yes. Yeah, by skip counting. But what we can do is we can say 63 that's perfectly correct, right? That's perfectly correct answer. You can do by multiplication or you can directly look at the division, right? So there are many ways to solve a question. You are not, for this topic, we are doing it through division, but once in an exam or you're doing your homework, you have your own choice. It's open choice. You can do it either ways, right? So let's have a look at the next question. And the next question says, Dale bakes 10 cookies and divides them equally into 2 boxes. Sorry, let me read. Let me just copy the question for you. Okay, let's suppose this is our question number 6. And cookies does her cousin receive? Okay. Okay. Dale bakes 10 cookies and divides them equally into 2 boxes to give to her cousin, right? To his cousin. So we have 10 cookies, 2 boxes. How many cookies does each cousin receive? Very simple. Yes, thank you, May. But I would prefer writing it in this manner. When we are solving the question, we'll write this way. 10 cookies were divided in 2 boxes. That means 10 divided by 2 would be 5 cookie per box. So each cousin receives 5. Thank you, thank you, Semi, May, Tess, and Mai. Right? It's a perfect answer. 5 cookies per box. For the next question, it says a farmer has 60 goats. Okay. And they live, okay, pen. Where they keep the goats, that place is known as a pen. Okay. Just a moment. And each pen has the same number of goats. How many goats live in each pen? Let's realign this. If a farmer has a total of 60, let's say they has a total of 60, and they are living in 10 partitions, 10 pens, right? They are also saying that each pen has the same number of goats. They cannot be greater, they cannot. Yes, thank you, May. So we need to find how many goats live in each pen. So we can say that the total was 60 goats, and there were 10 in each pen. Okay, so when we are dividing, we know if we have zeros, we cancel them out, and we can say directly 6 goats in each pen or per pen. Per, this slash means per, P-E-R, per person, per pen. Okay, 6 goats. Okay, Tess, it's perfectly fine. Thank you. Okay, in each pen. Thank you. Per means each. So if we don't want to write per like each, we can make a slash 6 goats slash pen. That means 6 goats per or in each pen. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Okay, let's move ahead. It says about, oh, you might not have heard about these, but CDs used to be recording devices, the movies and music. There used to be a round device that's called the CD. Okay. So now they're not very common because you have better storages. Brenda bought 20 new CDs, right? And put them in stacks of 2. How many CDs did Brenda put in each stack? Okay. CDs, now you can say that a CD can be a USB, right? A memory storage. She bought 20 new CDs and she arranged them in 2 even stacks. That means 20 was divided into 2 stacks. So can we say 20 CDs were done into 2 stacks? Yeah, that's great. Okay. But you know what a CD is, right? What we can say is a CD is a memory device like a USB, a phone storage, right? But it's a physical device. Okay, very good. So what we can say over here is, how many CDs did Brenda put in each stack? When we divide this, we can say 10 CDs in each stack or each pile. Okay, so 20 divided by 2 is yes. Thank you so much. Thank you, Aiken. Thank you, Tess. Thank you, May. Thank you, Baruch. Okay, moving ahead. It says Scarlett has 42 rabbit stickers. Okay, let's see what we can do with the rabbit stickers. If Starlet has 42 rabbit stickers, just a moment, please. I just need to realign. She splits the stickers, sorry, she splits the stickers evenly amongst 6 pieces of paper. How many stickers did Starlet put on? Just a moment, I'll resize this so that it's readable for you. Okay, I hope it's readable now. This is our question number 10. So the question says, Scarlett has 42 rabbit stickers. She split the stickers evenly amongst 6 pieces of paper. So 42 stickers were put down onto 6 pieces of paper. How many stickers did Scarlett put on each piece of paper? Yes, very good. 42 divided by 6 is, so what we can write is 42 stickers when put on 6 pieces of paper, right? That would mean each paper had 7, right? Or we can say each paper had 7 stickers on each paper. Agreed? So we can write sticker per means in or on, per paper. Agreed? Thank you, May. Thank you, Mai. Moving ahead, there's a toy store and they have 15 models of airplanes. Okay, airplanes or aeroplanes, same thing. So the next question we can say, there's a toy store and they have different models of planes with them. And they're asking us how many models of airplanes, okay? There are 3. The planes are evenly divided amongst 3 shelves. How many models of airplanes are on each shelf? For question number 11. Thank you, Semi. Tess. Okay. Thank you, Aiken. Thank you, Mai. We have 15 model planes, 15 aeroplanes, airplanes or aeroplanes. So the airplanes are evenly divided amongst 3 shelves. So they are divided into 3 shelves. Okay, that means there should be how many airplane on each? Yes, perfect answer. That's a 5. Semi, Mai, and Tess. That means 5 airplanes per shelf. Okay. Yes, very good. 5 per shelf. So 5 slash shelf would mean 5 on each shelf, right? So this tells us the complete answer. Very good test, very good May, Mai and Semi. Thank you. Let's move on ahead to the next question. Oh, Gina wants to buy 54 bars of soap. Too much soap. Okay, but still, let's see. For question number 12, it says Gina wants to buy bars of soap. Okay, she's buying 54 bars of soap. If the bars of soap are stacked in pack of nines, how many? Sorry, it says how many packs should she buy? Why? Okay. Okay. Question number 12. Yes, May. Your answer is correct, May. If she wants to buy 54 bars of soap, so we can write she wants to buy 54 bars of soap. If the bar of soap came in packs of 9 in each pack, there were 9 in each pack. When 54 is divided by 9, yes, thank you, May. Your answer is 54 divided by 9 would be 6, right? So we say she should buy 6 packs of soap. Thank you. So it's up to you. When you skip, either you can skip counting or you can do direct divide. Thank you, May. Thank you, Semi. Okay, moving on to the next question. Let's do a question or two more, then we'll go to the test, okay? So that we can complete the questions from the test. For the next question, it says, I think I have less space. Let me just manage this first. Stacy needs to buy 77, okay, hamburger buns for a picnic. If there are 11 hamburger buns in each package, how many packs does she need to buy? Let's say this is our question number 13. She needs to buy 77. She needs to buy 77 buns in total, whereas each, if there are 11 in each, right, pack. So 11 buns per pack. Yes, thank you, May. That means she needs to buy 11 times 7. How I would do it, 7, sorry. That's simply, right? 77 divided by 11 is times 7, 77, you minus, you left with a 0. That means 7 packs she needs to buy. Thank you, May. Okay, let's see if the next question. Okay, one more question, then test. Okay, an art museum has 9 rooms, and the total paintings in 9 rooms are 72. Yes, Biro. 7 is correct. One more question, then we'll start off with the test. That's an art museum. Sorry, this is an art museum. Just a moment. The museum has owns 72 paintings, and the same number are hung in each room. How many paintings are there in each room? This would be our question number 14. If the museum has 9 rooms, the total number of paintings was 72. "72 paintings were placed in 9 rooms." So when we divide, yes, thank you, May, it comes out to be 8, and we can say there are 8 paintings in each room or per room, right? 8 paintings per room. Thank you, May. Okay, let's start off with the test. The remaining questions you can do later. We'll do some questions together. Okay. So for the test, it says, just a moment. I'll go to the, sometimes in the test, we have different questions on our screen, right? So if we begin the test, we might have different questions. So I'll do the questions for now, and you can always redo the question. There are total 20 questions for this topic. Okay, for this lesson, we'll try to do as many as we can, okay? If the two given options are 7 and 9, if Katie needs 12, Katie, to make her famous peach pies, and 108 peaches, how many peach pies can she make? Okay, I'll resize, rephrase. Okay, this is our question number 1. We have two options, option A and option B. So she can make how many? 7 peach pies, or she can make 9 peach pies. What should be the correct? Oh, option B. Thank you, May. Thank you, Mai. It's done. Very nice. So 108. 108 divided by 12 is 9. Very good. That was a very quick response. I'm very happy. Okay, let's try one more. I'll click on 9. Yes, it's perfectly correct. And the next one says there are 80 fish at the pet store. They live in 10 tanks. Just a moment. This is our question number 2. And the options are option A and option B. 7 fish per tank, or 8 fish per tank. So these are the two options given to us. We need to select either. So sorry. Okay, let's see what is the correct answer. There are 80 fishes at a pet store. The fish live in 10 tanks. They have been distributed in 10 tanks. So we can say, yes, thank you, May. Option B is the correct answer. How we know 80 fishes, 10 tanks. So when we cancel them out, zeros can be cancelled. That would come out to be 88 fishes per tank. Yes, thank you, May. It's a correct answer. Moving ahead to the next question. Let's see. A clothing store distributed 72 shirts evenly on 9 racks. Meanwhile, I'm reading, I'm copying also. So if this, sorry. How many shirts did the store put on each rack? Let this be our question number 3. Option A, option B, 3 shirts per rack or 6 shirts per rack, per each rack. A few more minutes, right, Tess? We're just practicing questions. Whatever we studied, we're just trying to practice, right, Tess? Thank you, May. There were 27 shirts, 9 on each. 27 shirts stacked on 9 racks. That means, yes, thank you, May. 3 shirts, your answer is correct, option A, shirts per rack. Okay. Yes, May, option A is perfectly correct. Let's try another. Dale bakes 10 cookies and divides equally into 2 boxes. We did this question, very similar already. Let me just realign. If these are the 2 given options, divides them equally into 2 boxes to give to his cousins. How many cookies that each cousin received? That means each cousin would receive 1 box. Let this be our question number 4. Option A, option B. They would receive 5 cookies or 7 cookies each. Yes, Baruch. Thank you. They would each receive 5. That is option number A. And how can we break this? There were 10 cookies divided into 2 boxes. Right? That means 10 divided by 2 is 5 cookies in each box, which is, yes, option number A. So that means Dale is giving 1 box to his each cousin, right? He has 2 boxes, he will give 2 boxes to either of his cousins. Yes, Semi, option number A is correct. Okay. Sorry. Let's try one more. A farmer has 60 goats. They live in 10 pens. They are living in 10 partitions, right? So let's see what we can say over here. How many goats would be there per pen? Just a moment, please. Let me realign. Each pen has the same number of goats. How many goats live in each pen? Okay. This is question number 5. Okay. Let's just do this the last question. A and B. So do we have 4 goats in each pen? Or we have 6 goats per pen? P-E-N-N. Option B. Let's confirm. Baroque and May, I'll just confirm. I'll show the working. 60 goats were in 10 pens, right? So we cancel this. That means 6 goats per pen. Yes, perfect. Option B is the correct. Yes, Baroque, May. That's a correct answer. Okay. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Take care and complete the